Like Venkat was saying, we intend to make this annual event, and as the awareness for this medium grows, we hope to see the event also growing. And thanks for all your support. I was just while I was standing here a little while ago, I was thinking of a story, something that happened 12 years ago in the same city, standing like this and talking to an audience like this, a slightly larger audience though. It was 1997, and I was talking about where the opportunity is something that was brewing, a revolution that was about to happen. And the opportunity then was SMS, and SMS-oriented services. I don't know how many of you remember those days, 97, 98. But these are very early days, and most people in the audience were not so sure how big the opportunity was, and there were a few believers though. And after this speech, I was mingling with the audience, and a gentleman comes up to me and taps on my shoulder, and is very skeptical about this whole SMS and SMS services business. And he was telling me, why would people take the trouble to type on a small keypad, and send a message when they can just pick up the phone and call? And it turned out that this gentleman was the CEO of a well-known mobile operator. So those were the days. It was very early days, a lot of questions. If the medium is going to happen, why would people do it? Devices will support, etc., etc. And we know the rest of the story about SMS, and I don't have to tell you this. It went from a trickle in the late 90s to a tsunami in the early 2000s. And it's where it is today. Today, standing here, I want to share with you we're on the brink of another revolution, that's what we think. And it's called the mobile internet. The numbers are here. This is the TRAI numbers, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. I know some of you are going to be questioning these numbers, and there's always a view that these are slightly on the higher side, but even if you discounted them by 20%, 30%, 40%, still the numbers are big. And more interestingly, the rate of growth is very interesting. It's starting to become significant as well. And if you look at the size of this medium today, it's already competing for scale and attention as any other medium. Now, just to look at another data point, this medium in relative to broadband or fixed line internet, it's significant. It's almost a 10x, 8 to 10x larger in India. And we do believe that many people are going to be using or discovering internet for the first time through their mobile phones in this country, and it's the way mobile internet is going to be the primary mode of digital connectivity. And therefore, we do believe that mobile will be the internet here. And that's how we see it. Now, talking about the revenue opportunities, clearly one of the big things about mass media is the opportunity through advertising. And in mobile advertising, I think people are trying to. Just going to put this off. It's not easy to switch off an iPhone. Sorry about that. So, in the mobile advertising opportunity itself, in that superset, the mobile internet is starting to stand out as the biggest of the lot, and there are good reasons for that. One is because it's a rich visual medium, which makes it conducive for advertising. It also has all the benefits of internet. It has the benefits of targeting, measurability, interactivity, all of those capabilities of the internet automatically flow into this medium, and it makes this medium very compelling. And it is a mass medium because devices, almost all devices do support it in some form and fashion. So reports today already talk about this becoming the biggest part of the whole mobile advertising piece, the mobile internet piece. And that's the opportunity that we're seeing as well. So one of the things that we want to share with you, and I don't know how many of you have used mobile internet here. Just want to do a quick check. Okay, almost all of this side and part of this side. Okay, 80%, I would say. That's a lot. I was expecting lesser, but I think this audience obviously is expected to be a more savvy audience. So, but still, if you look at what people are doing today, as we speak, these are services that are live, and I want to share with you some snapshots of services of people using mobile internet. There's finance, there's entertainment, there's news, there's sports. And these are services, like I said, live and running today. When we launched many of these services, powering the services in conjunction for our customers and partners, we've found them grow in the last, I would say, year or 8 months from lakhs of views in a month to tens of lakhs of views in a day. That's can be the kind of growth, and we have very eminent speakers presenting specific data points and actual details of the services. In the later sessions, I won't go into the details, but there's been a tremendous growth. Clearly, this is following the growth that we've seen in our other market, which is the US market, where we have some of our US customer and partners here today to share their success stories. And that market has just been hitting a hockey stick in the last few months. And if you look at what's driving that market and what kind of services, we see that this market is following very closely behind. And one of the things that we did along with our partner Network 18 is to do a little survey of all users on the mobile internet realm to see what they are doing, what they're thinking, and their feedback. So Rahul, who's the head of Network 18 Mobile, is going to talk a little bit more about some of these things, but I'm going to show you a little bit of sound bites, real conversations. People have actually been called after they participated in this survey and been asked specific questions, and you can see their answers and what they're saying, what they've been doing, and how they're using this medium.
Yeah, I have access to PC as well as
I'm just going to skip through a few of the
प्रवीण किरमारे एज है मेरी 27 ईयर्स मैं देखिए महाराष्ट्र के सांगली जिले से बात कर रहा हूँ तो मेरे यहाँ ओपीडी छोटी सी डॉक्टर उमड़िया दिन में
So I'll keep going fast because there are many examples. This particular user was actually contemplating buying an iPhone, and he also said he bought a PC after watching an ad on the phone. Many of them were asked if they recall the last few mobile advertising, and most of them did recall the last few ads that they'd seen. And if we're going to play this later in the session, you can hear some of the specific examples of the ad and the recall rates that they had.
Saran Pradesh, student engineering பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேங்க. Computer science engineering final year இருக்கேன். ஏதாவது பிடிச்சிருந்தா அப்படியே full browse பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பேன்.
My name is Dhanup Dhananjay. I'm age 21, doing my MBBS at Calicut Medical College. Mostly use it for news and analysis. Okay, so it's constantly updated, so it's quite handy. I do
my portfolio. Other section also globals and.
And one of the interesting things that is a recurring theme that you'll hear is the number of times they use this medium compared to any other medium, especially compared to internet, and many times compared to other media as well. And we have data already trickling in about how the impact of this device is reducing people's consumption of other media. That means people are actually being weaned away from newspaper viewing or even television viewing in parts of the world to start using this as a primary.
Sometimes I might come 5 times a day, sometimes maybe 2 times a day, maybe sometimes not there at all.